right. Well, we're back at it again. I just had some quick paperwork to do there. And time to get back to work. It's been a couple hours since we've been through.
Hey, Rubber Burner, you got your ears on?
Oh, there's Doughboy. Yes, I most certainly do have my ears on, good sir.
I just came out of the house there, had a sandwich there for lunch, and I seen that the Doughboy's back. Are you here at the farm, or are you out somewhere?
Yes, I am at the farm.
Okay, how about a little bit more specific? Where at the farm are you?
I'm just walking through the tractor shed right now. I was going to jump in the Peterbilt and wash it up.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna unhook the fertilizer spreader here, and I think I'm gonna grab a plow and go down. And I noticed that we missed. I think one of us got a little hungry, or the ghost of County Line may have did part of a field and didn't finish it off. So I'm gonna get down and clean that up and get that finished off. We have some workers out working, so they seem to be doing pretty good. So I'm just gonna let them alone. I'm gonna go clean this up.
Sounds good, buddy. Like I say, I'm going to clean this field up, and I was kind of thinking about laying some fertilizer down myself in a bit. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Alright, sounds good. I will leave the fertilizer spreader out here then. Looks like, I don't know, maybe they may have taken a lunch break, because it looks like we only have Hendry up there. He's working on the northeast field there of ours, field 16, and then we got Liam down there on 18, or no, 17, finishing up 17. So I'm wondering if the other ones may have taken a lunch break or something. I don't know.
Well, if I get a chance, I'll stop by and see how those guys are making out. But you know, they're pretty handy on their own, so I'm sure they'll get her done.
Yeah, I'm just was letting you know they seem to. It looks like Liam completed a task too. Well, we'll see how long they take for a lunch break, and if it takes too long, then one of us may want to go check on them.
Yeah, it's a big 10 forward. All right, let's hop in the old Pete. Let's get some work done, shall we?
Yeah, I was just commenting. It looks like the truck and trailer made it back in one piece. So, congratulations.
Thanks for that, buddy.
You're welcome.
Alright. Let's get this girl washed up, shall we? This thing, just where it's a black truck, it seems to just collect the dirt like nothing else. I think we'll even wash the low boy up. That'll make him super happy with us. You know, pleasing Doughboy, that's my life's mission right there. Alright, there's part one. We'll grab the gooseneck as well. This area that we live on is not a muddy territory, but at the same time, it seems to kick up a lot of dirt and dust, and you just can't keep the equipment clean enough, it seems. I think that's probably good enough. Maybe about 10 feet down the road, and the old tires will be dirty again, so ain't no point in really scrubbing them down. There, kitty cat once again. Storm, that is. I feel like this is how we started our last video log off. Pretty much is, to be honest with you. Alright. Yeah, I gotta see if I can remember how to detract those extenders there. Alright. Took me a minute there, but finally figured out all the switches in this cab again. So now, once again, we have to find a proper location to park this thing. Actually, now that I think about it, I think he had it shoved in that corner there. Yes, he did. So let's try to turn this girl around. Don't even know what I'm doing here, it seems. Not the best display of driving on my part. I'll admit to that. As long as we don't jackknife her, I think we won't be in too much trouble. Yeah, the whole reason I ended up having to do some paperwork, buddy who ran into us there out on the street, he finally called us back. And it was perfect timing. I was back on the farm again. And so I just said, you know what, I'll take 10 minutes and get a hold of the insurance company now and just get that done and taken care of so I don't have to deal with it again anytime soon. Wow, this is not going so well for me here. Just not my best display in the world. Alright, we're starting to get something figured out here. Very, very slowly. I think from here on out, I'm gonna leave these trucks, or at least this low boy, to Doughboy. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Ha! Now, I can't say that I'm a huge fan of the low boy. A bit too oversized for my liking. Oh dear, I'm maybe dragging a trailer here. Doughboy doesn't need to know a thing. Alright, so I need to drop the first... No, I need to drop them off together, don't I? Alright. Well, we got that taken care of. I guess the next thing to do is to hop in one of the tractors and get to doing some fertilizing. Field number 11 is already plowed when we got the thing, which is nice. So really, we can just start laying fertilizer right away. Another plus is our dude's fire is back. So they reprogrammed things. They got it working properly now. All is good. So I've been told. I haven't actually test driven it myself as of yet. But we're going to jump in her again. Give her another try. Hopefully things go a little bit smoother for us this time. So, as far as I know, yeah, there she is. Yeah, they told us. Yeah, I guess I walked right by it there earlier. Didn't even realize. Yes, that seems to be working just like she did when she came out of the factory. And again, it didn't seem to work that long when it came out of the factory, so let's just hope it works that good for a longer period of time this go around. Now, field number 11, like I say, it was plowed before, so I haven't worked on it yet, so I'm going to have to bring up the old map figure out just exactly where we're headed. So we got 75% fertilizer left in her. Okay, so we just need to pull out here and head south by the looks of things. Yeah, we'll give you a little in-cab view. Sure, why not? We're gonna have to clean this here tractor up here before too long as well. She's getting dirty. I'm really surprised the dealer didn't actually do that for us, especially considering those guys have been rather inconsiderate on a couple different issues now. Alright, so let me double check them out, make sure that we are on the correct field. Yes. So I need to set up a new GPS thing here again. Now this tractor's been fighting me on GPS so far, so just bear with me here for 1 second, folks. So GPS route is all dialed in now. I guess it's just time for me to turn the tractor around and get back to it. Now I'll just back her down, let this Bronco drive by. And we'll lock it in. Okay. We're rolling now, folks. Now this is a little bit quicker than plowing. There's no doubt about that. Rough ride on a plowed terrain like this. But, you know, that's kind of why we've got equipment like this. It's got to be able to handle the workload that we're throwing at it. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of overspray here, but I'm not too concerned with it because we're not heading into the next field with it. And I'd rather make sure that we get it all rather than leave some behind. Still haven't gone back to check out Doughboy, how Doughboy made out fertilizing his field. Of course, he was in that thick fog. And I know it was a bit of a struggle for him. Whoa, GPS isn't liking us right now. Let's just back it down and try that again, shall we? Yeah, GPS can, on these plowed fields, can get a little squirrely sometimes. Just gotta make sure to pay attention and let off the throttle occasionally when you have to, otherwise she'll just continue to go all over the place. This here fertilizer spreader though, it'll make quick work out of quite a few fields, I think. Now, this field here, we haven't decided yet. We're thinking this is going to be our sugar beet field. Of course, I will be taking care of the sugar beets for the most part. Especially come harvest season. I know Doughboy really wants nothing to do with that. He's not a huge fan of sugar beets. He finds all root crops to be a bit of a pain in the butt, but where I'm from, that's the crop of choice, is root crop. So I'm no stranger to it, and it doesn't hurt my feelings in the slightest to get to working on that. Now, I do more in-cab view, but this isn't exactly the most thrilling thing to watch. You know, when you're plowing and whatnot, you get to at least see some dirt kicking up and whatnot, but all you're seeing here is a little bit of particles flying out the back end of this thing. So yeah, there's a possibility that we plant this in grass. We're not 100% sure. We need to get some grass on the go. There's no doubt about that. We're going to need more than what we can get our hands on right now, I think. In the very near future, we are going to be bringing in animals. Pigs, sheep, cows, we need them all. Now, I'm just going to slow it down a little bit. Just unlock our GPS. Oh, I didn't do a very good job on that turn. That's alright though. I'll just let Doughboy know that this is our field and he can't touch it, and then he never has to know about those little patches that I missed. So I guess Doughboy was kind of telling me what he was going to do, but I really wasn't paying that much attention to him. I believe he said he was going to do a little bit of plowing, which is fine with me. I've done my share of plowing, I think. Good news is I gotta back it down, otherwise GPS is going to start going crazy again. Good news is plowing we're getting close to being done. And then it's just cultivate. Next thing you know, we're going to be putting seeds in the ground. And it did both ways, so. Another one of those hologram signs. Thankfully, you don't actually destroy those ones. That's definitely a good thing for me. Alright, so we're just coming up on the edge of this here field. And I think we'll do another one. Next time, I think we'll give you a little time warp. The question is, what field are we going to attack? 17 is 100% ready. I think that's probably the smartest decision. So I think that's where we'll head. Back up just a little bit. Oh, better turn our fertilizer off. And we got just a little patch left there. So we'll head towards 17. And I'll see you guys there. And you know what? Actually, once we get there, we're going to head directly into Time Warp. So we will see you guys in a bit. Sorry, what's that, Doughboy?
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I just got a text message from the clerk up at the shop. Our order came in. There's straw bales that I had transferred up from Pine Cove and the ones that you brought in so that we could get started on the critters. Well, they're waiting for us up at the shop. So I was thinking here, I got about one more pass left on this field and it's all cleaned up. I thought maybe I'd grab the Doughboy and head up there and grab our straw.
Okay, that actually works out perfect. boys just about finished plowing field 17, so I was going to start fertilizing, and what I can do, I can just give them a little break for a little while. I'll continue fertilizing, and then why don't you give me a shout once you're loaded up, and I could meet you down at the piggies and get that stuff unloaded.
Works for me. Yeah, I'll give you a shout when I'm en route to the pig farm. You can get your bales off, and then I'll take the rest over to the cows.
Sounds good, buddy. Alright, so that was a little bit unexpected, but great at the same time. That's earlier than I expected they were going to show up. That means we're that much closer to being ready for bringing the animals in. It won't be too much longer, and we're gonna be cutting grass. So yeah, that is just the bee's knees, as the old timers would say. So I guess true to my word, sort of true to my word, we kind of got interrupted. Doughboy has a good knack for interrupting our time warps, or whatever you want to call these things, but time lapse. That's I think that's actually the correct term. But so we'll get into it now, and hang on to your hats, buckle your seatbelts, and enjoy the ride. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this year's time lapse. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you didn't get too dizzy there. I really had some fun flying that drone around. I always enjoy getting nice views of working a field. I know this isn't exactly the most tantalizing job in the world, but nonetheless, it's all good. You know, that nice open scenery. You gotta enjoy it, right? So I think actually what we're going to do is meet up with our buddy in Big Bud at the other end of the field, and I'll let him continue fertilizing. Pretty much get him back to work is what I want to do. It seems like he's had a bit longer of a break than I'd like to see. So I'll meet up with him. I'll take that Big Bud in anticipation of Doughboy being ready to rock and roll. I'll run the Big Bud down to the farm. Not 100% sure. Well, we're gonna have to take a look at the map, actually. Woo! What all do we have left? Field number 9's been worked on. 33's been worked on. I think field 19's left to be done, but I don't think that needs Big Bud. That's the thing. So yeah, we're just going to take Big Bud back. We'll probably end up doing that with one of the smaller tractors. I'm actually going to leave this right here. I'll probably get him started from here, and then I'll walk over to the Big Bud. Jaunt like that won't hurt me any. Alright, so Erica's off now in the sprayer, the Duke's Fire, spraying some fert down for us. So it's up to me to get this back to the farm. You know, it's not the newest piece of equipment in the world, but just the same, we'll want to keep it clean. So that's what I intend on doing. As soon as I get it back there, we'll clean it up. You know what? We might even fill the thing up. Probably wouldn't hurt. We'll see what kind of time frame we got. I'm expecting Doughboy to be right along before too long. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video log that we're doing here on County Line. I know I've had a lot of fun producing it for you guys. It's been super fun. Your guys' feedback means the world. Now, what's the best way to get back to the farm from here? Probably just head her on straight through, eh? I think I might give you guys a little in-cab view of the Big Bud. I know I don't know if I've showcased the inside of this thing or not. It is a beast. When you're inside the thing, you really gotta be kind of careful. Those tires, they go way out there. Doughboy's gonna yell at me if he finds out I'm driving across the grass like this, but that's what I think. Now hopefully those big cultivators come in soon, and we can get these guys back to work in that regard. So jump out now, and we'll fill this grill up. So according to the fuel gauge, she holds 3,784 liters of fuel. Now, I'm going to do a 180-degree turn and go to the pressure washer. Let's see how many liters it drinks from here to there. Just out of curiosity. That, I think, may be the pitfall of this piece of equipment, if it has any.
Hey, Rubber Burner, you got a copy?
Ah, there's Doughboy. Yes, sir, I certainly do.
Alright, I'm just getting ready to leave the shop here with, I'm going to head down to the pigs with your stack of straw bales.
Okie dokie, I was just gonna wash up the big bud here, and I'll hop in my pickup and I'll meet you down there.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you at the pig farm.
Alright, let's wash this up real quick, just spray her down. She's a big beast right here. No doubt about that. This JD is not much smaller. Doesn't take too long to clean though. Those discs are pretty easy to clean up. Type of dirt that we have around here. Alright. So me and Doughboy, we kind of sort of discussed where we're going to park this thing. We kind of agreed that it's going to be somewhere out here. We don't have proper sheds for these things, unfortunately, right now. So it's going to have to be in the grass. It was just a matter of where in the grass. And I think this is probably as good a spot as any, so we'll just shut her down here. And I think we'll meet you guys over at the pig farm. Kind of looking like we might have got here before Doughboy, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, we kind of left things in a bit of a mess there last time. Didn't really get all the equipment put away like I'd hoped. Oh dear, shed door is open. Hopefully nothing's missing. Whoops. Apparently I pressed the close button on the remote there. Well, the equipment's all here. That's good. Let's just take a look over here at paperwork and whatnot. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. I'll have to let Doughboy know about that. It's kind of concerning, but I'm gonna chalk that one off to some kids snooping around, seeing what the new farmers are up to. All right. So this will give us a moment to try not to run into our building here. Easier said than done with me sometimes. I'm not 100%
Hey, Rubber Burner, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you loud and clear, Doughboy.
Coming past the church, I got your farm in sight.
Perfect. I've already here, actually. Alright. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where we're going to keep all this equipment. Truth of the matter is we probably should have put up a couple more sheds for equipment. That's the truth of the matter right there. Now, grab this guy too.
And which barn would you like these in?
I'm thinking, well, I'll probably eventually end up moving them. I'm probably actually going to put them in where where they dropped off the conveyor belts. I think that's probably the best spot for them. I can move those conveyor belts, but it's going to take me a minute is all.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted them back here or if you were going to put them over there beside the pig barn there in that big open shelter. Well, I guess that's more for your root crops and whatnot. So, yeah, I guess you're right. Probably be back here. Well, I got your bale spikes on board here, too, for you, by the way.
Perfect. I was kind of wondering how we were going to unload those things.
Yeah, I kind of figured you needed them. So I got them here on the middle, and you get the back stack. I'll pull up here and I'll unstrap a while.
Copy, copy. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out here, open this here door up. Well, that is just perfect. He's showing up with some bales and pretty good timing. I think that's gonna have to do for now. We'll hook up to our weights because we may need those for the bales. I'm gonna try to grab 3 at a time. I'm not sure how it'll work out for us, but Doughboy might be able to get a laugh out of us. And we'll drop the bucket here. Ah! Now, there he is. Alright, so let's run over here. I'm not 100% sure where he located the said spikes at. Looks like them right there. Now, why would he have gotten green? Oh, blue ones or black ones back there. That makes more sense. Green ones must be for him over at the cows. Not 100% sure where he went to. Kind of disappearing on us. Let's just be taking a walk around, check out what all the contractors have done. Doughboy, you want me? Which set of bales do you want me to grab off this thing?
It's the back stack there, the one that's not strapped anymore.
Copy, copy. Alright, now we've got a locking function on these spikes. So let's see if we can figure out how to use them. Or use that rather. Now, alright, let's see how this works for us. Might be a bit heavy for this tractor, but we'll see. The bale handling, one thing that I actually am good at. So we're just going to set them off to the side for now. And we'll put them where they belong at a later point in time, I think. Alright, that worked pretty well for us. Yeah, Doughboy, you got me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I had something a little bit concerning when I showed up to the farm here.
Oh no, I hate to ask.
Well, it's nothing major. I took a look around and everything seems to be, where it was, but I did notice one of the shed doors wide open. The lock was busted off of it. I'm kind of chalking it up to kids checking out what we're up to, but we may need to get some better locks.
Yeah, sounds good. I agree. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it caught me off guard, that's for sure. Anyways, I just figured I'd let you know. I want to keep you in the loop, that's for sure.
Yeah, sounds like we're gonna have to get ourselves some locks, change some locks around here. So, well, I'm gonna get this last load over to the cow farm, so that way my belly's starting to growl here shortly. So I'm thinking get this load over there, and then I might head myself back to the farm and see what for grub can be thrown together.
Well, your stomach or belly might be growling. My stomach's growling. I think I'm gonna make a washroom break here real quick.
All right, sounds good. Well, I will see you back up at the farm here. I'm gonna go kick these off down at the cows, and then I'll be up.
Sounds good, buddy. Alright, folks. Well, I think we'll jump out of the old Ford for this here part. This is where we call it a video. So, we're finally starting to get some stuff ready for animals, and I am really excited to do that.
Hey, Rubber Burner, you want to drop your bale forks and come down here and give me a little bit of a hand, please? I'm at the entrance to your farm.
Most definitely. Okay, so we're gonna scratch that last little part, and we're gonna jump in the Ford, see what kind of trouble Mr. Doughboy has gotten himself into. I think we'll
I kinda, maybe, might have lost something.
Oh, you want the bale forks?
No, I need you to come down with your front end loader and pick mine up off the ground and put back on my trailer, please.
Sounds good, buddy. I was wondering.
I may have unstrapped one too many straps when I was getting your stuff ready.
A little strap happy, are we?
Maybe. Or maybe it's the ghost of County Line. I don't know. He's been acting kind of funny lately.
That's true. I'll give you that. Alright, so let's just make sure no traffic comes.
At least they fell off there and didn't get run over by any traffic.
Yeah, the last thing we need is a lawsuit less than a week into farming here.
Amen to that. That's a nice Ford you got there.
Ain't this thing awesome? We got a good deal on this thing, too.
Yeah, I remember seeing the bill for it, but man, that thing is really nice. So, yeah, let's get this loaded up. I need to go get these off here so we can, I can get back to the farm and get some grub.
Alright, let's bring her in here. She's not gonna be the straightest load here ever, but she's on there.
Hopefully she stays this time.
Well, straps help.
Well, I'm looking here and the straps are still there.
That's weird, eh?
We'll see what happens. All right, we'll see you at the farm.
Copy that. Well, hopefully he makes it a little bit better this time around.
All right, I will see you guys down at the cow farm.
Well, that just pretty much made my day. Not gonna lie. Alright, we'll just hook her back up to the bale forks because, yes, we will be moving those here soon. Whoops. They're just a little bit too hard there, I guess. Alright. So, this is where we call it a video. I want to thank everybody for stopping by once again. Man, I really have been having a lot of fun doing this series, and your guys' support, like I said earlier, is just really means a lot. You guys kick butt, you know, you guys leaving feedback. It's been really nice, really rewarding. So thank you guys. Thank you Doughboy, as always, for being with us and being the creator of said idea for a parallel Let's Play. If you haven't checked out our social media accounts, make sure you do so. Check out PCSG and 3 Dudes Gaming. Most importantly, if you haven't hit that like button and you haven't subscribed yet, well, go ahead and do that. It surely would be greatly appreciated. I think that's pretty much where we call it a video, so if you want to see the other half of this episode, make sure you go check out Doughboy's channel. Link is in the description below. And until next time, y'all have a great night. See ya!